Thanks for joining the show, Andy. Today we're going to be talking about some of the myths surrounding venture capital. One of which is everyone thinks that I need to raise a lot of money in order to have a successful business, right? Everyone thinks I need to raise 2 million, 3 million, and I'm not sure if it's because the perception out there is that's the way you need to go in order to get your tech startup or whatever it is off the ground. But what are your thoughts on the fact that not all businesses need to actually raise a lot of money to actually be successful?
Yeah, so I've got three things that I think about that. One is around survivorship bias. So people sometimes over-index on companies that have survived, okay? But for every Facebook, there was 1,000 that failed, and those are not reported on because they're not newsworthy. So the news really emphasizes the Facebook and makes us forget that it's the 0.001% that we're seeing there. So to index off that is a wrong proxy because actually probability-wise, it's unlikely that the majority of these companies are going to become a Facebook. That's the first thing out of the way. The second is that VC, by its nature, especially a strong VC, invests in less than 1% of deal flow. So less than 1% of the deals that it sees, if it sees 3,000 a year, it's actually investing in. So 99% don't actually get venture capital. And it was proven last year with the Kauffman Foundation's report, which said that 0.5% of new entrepreneurs get VC capital, whereas 24% get a loan or a debt at some time in their company's life. So that just shows the extremities between the two when you don't see many news stories about this company that grew really fast and used loans because it's not as sexy, it's not as attractive, it's not newsworthy. So sometimes when we're forming an informed opinion, we need to really consider the data sources that we're taking in to form that opinion. And we need to relearn almost how to not just go off what we're seeing on social media or what other people are doing and really come to an informed opinion by taking in a range of different data sources. And the real thing to kind of like understand about like funding is that it's all about working capital. I need money to help me grow my business at the stage that I'm at. And the different type of capital depends on what type of business you are and what stage your business is at, because there's such a wide range of array of options when it comes to money. You could get a grant, you could win a competition and get some money, you could get a startup loan from the government, you could get, an Innovate UK grant for like research related projects, you could get angel investment, you could get VC investment, you could get a loan from a bank, you could get equity crowdfunding, and here we've just explored so many different options. So sometimes we skew too much to VCs when actually there's a ton of options. It just depends on what type of company you are, what stage you are, and what your ambitions are.